we're stepping into a world now where AI is really, really intruding on literature, on music, and on art, on everything. What do you feel about the precedence that's been set with like AI art and the way it's interfering with what we do as artists?
Well, it's like, people don't understand, man. Like, it's like the album cover that we did. It was done with Photoshop and with some AI, but it's like, it's a more modern version. You know what? We're just being with, it's like Legion. When I did the Legion album cover, computers were still fucking new. Nobody knew anything about 3D, three-dimensional artwork or any shit like that. And I was like the first person to even fucking fuck with that. And when I did the design the Legion album cover, okay, now I've been in the computers and all that shit since they all came about, you know what I mean? So I'm maybe ahead of a lot of people when it comes to, computers. I have 2 iMacs and a MacBook Pro and iPad Pro. So I'm a little versed with the whole computer age and in Photoshop and all that stuff and that. And I like to do something different and provocative. And I know the whole AI thing, everybody's, but it was meant to stir, you know what I mean? People don't understand. It's like, it's a modernization of, it's a sign of the time that we're in. People just can't, their first thing is like, oh, he's trying to put all of us artists out of work, and I'll be stuck drawing penises in men's bathrooms for the rest of my life. So everybody's, up in arms and, thinking that this is the end of the fucking world. And, it's really ridiculous, man, when it's just a form of art and expression, you know what I mean? So I think people should just really, stop being ridiculous and accept it for what it is, man. It's a sign of the times. I don't do the same album artwork over and over and over again. And I don't use these scribble artists to create these logos that you cannot read or make out. And, I'm just not into that shit. All these wannabe Rembrandts and shit, man. I'm just, you know what? It's like I design artwork around the whole thing, man. And I don't take other people's feelings or their ideas, or I don't sit here and think, well, what's this blue-haired kid in Nebraska going to think about the album cover? I do what I do because I like it, and I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. So if it pisses people off, and it's really more like these bandwagon little shitheads, they all want to jump on the bandwagon. But here's the thing, how hypocritical it is, because my art was being stolen and stepped all over in the 90s. Metallica seen it coming. They tried to stop it. But, all these wannabe, mercenaries for artists and all these idiots out there, they were the same people right there stealing my art back then. You know what I mean? So where were all you guys at to defend my art being stolen and taken advantage of? So all I did was just did an album cover, really, that just focused on the whole modernization of the modern time, and really, it's just a reflection of the age that we're in right now. So people are they just like I say, man, I can't spend my days trying to explain this. I was saying I don't try to convince stupid as dumb, and I don't try to convince dumb as stupid. You know what I mean? So I just let it do its thing and piss people off. I have a great time, with it. It's hilarious, because it is what it is, man. It's meant to,